Yeah, take that out. And I'm boom, pop, pop. Yeah, take that. Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. I was too busy being in the Oasis. My name's Aydan Metsch and I'm doing a review of Ready Player One. All right, so are you ready, Player One? I saw Ready Player One, and it was awesome, and I loved it. It was good. I can't say this for a lot of movies, but it was fantastic. I really enjoyed this movie. I know there are gonna be people that are like, oh, this movie was terrible, or yeah, this and that. This is my fully honest review. I just came out of it. I know that over time, I'm gonna hate it more and more, but for right now, I can say that I had so much fun in it. I was laughing. I was going, oh yeah, I remember that. That's the movie. I enjoyed it. I legitimately enjoyed it. I don't even know where to start with this movie. It has everything you want. It's got action, adventure, romance, furries, boobs. Spielberg is back. He hasn't made a big, Hollywood blockbuster in so long. He's just been focusing on World War II, which is cool. He makes great movies. But he's kind of back to his roots with these big March isn't summer, these big blockbusters, and I really had fun with this. This movie has its issues. It was amazing, I loved it, but of course I'm gonna make fun of it because praising things is stupid and having fun is for losers. And I'm not a loser. That's why I'm filming myself in my bedroom, talking to a camera. I'm single, I do my mitzvahs. So at the very beginning, I was skeptical. You have the narration or whatever. It's just like, I'm Wade Watts, and I live in this place, and this is what's happening, and this is all the crazy shenanigans we get down to in the shacks, or the stacks. That's what I meant to say. And we got furry. No, it sucks here. It's overpopulated, but like it's dope because we all got octuluses, and we can be furries, and we can play animes. Anyway, narration over. Here the movie starts 30 minutes in, and it just got better from there. The characters are really interesting. I think Wade was the least interesting character because he's just like, he has no flaws. He's like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be the best, and I'm amazing. Quick note, there are spoilers coming up, so if you haven't seen the movie, go see it. And if you're gonna continue watching it, you're like me. You hate having fun. Woo! Okay, so right, Wade's aunt dies, and one scene later, he's totally chill and he's trying to like bang this girl. Oh, my aunt just literally got blown up and died. But I don't care. She's hot. I like your face. I loved I loved Artemis, the gamer girl. She was fun. I loved the whole reveal with H that he is actually a she that they hinted at beforehand. Clever. There were the two Japanese kids, which really didn't get their characters developed that much. Okay, so there was the 11-year-old Japanese kid who's a kid that goes on Call of Duty and says he has sex with your mom and then calls you the N-word. His character really wasn't developed. His only character trait was,
I'm 11, so shut the fuck up.
Then there was the other Japanese guy whose only character trait is, I'm Japanese. Just some random point. He says some Japanese, he's like, Kuritsutsu Zaku Sifa wa. And then he goes, wah, and he's just like a giant, like Gungan creature, is that what they're calling? And he's like, wah! Gungan is Jar Jar Binks, whatever. Imagine that. And he was like, wah! And then Jar Jar's like, the main villain, Norman San Francisco. I think he was a fun villain. He wasn't one that you really hated. Spielberg's great at creating villains that you can hate. So I do think that with Nedry Serendipito, they did a really good job just kind of fleshing out his character so you're rooting for him. Hey, I hate you, but it's alright, Nora Sinestro. I still think that you're fun. So that was cool. I was worried just looking at the trailers because I'm like, okay, this isn't really live action. There's a lot of, it's just like a 3D animated movie. And it was, and I think that while the action sequences with fully 3D characters were still pretty awesome, especially that final battle, which I loved. I thought that was crazy. A lot of the other battles just kind of felt bland to me. When you actually got the live action battles, there weren't a lot, I wish there were more, but when you actually had those live action battles, they were so much more compelling to me. I loved those. The dialogue scenes, the live action ones, it felt like a classic Spielberg movie, and I loved that. I'll talk about some of my favorite parts of the films. TJ Miller was in it, which I did not expect. I love the reveal of him as this like big bad guy, and it's just, good old TJ Miller. He went to East High School here in Colorado, which is awesome, but if you're from East, you suck. Yeah, we beat you in football, like, once, so... Skull Bruins! The final battle they show in the trailers, is so sick. I really enjoyed that. I was worried it was just gonna be, you know, Lord of the Rings, like just trillion people fighting a trillion people. And it was. But it was fun because you can go, hey, it's the Battletoads. I remember those. It's Overwatch. I remember Overwatch because I played the game. It's the girl from that. Now here's something that is going to happen that's coming up on my channel. It's a 14-hour frame-by-frame Easter egg hunt in Ready Player One. Because every shot is packed full of little Easter eggs. Like every character on their headsets has, you know, different stickers. I think the main character, Wade, his character didn't have like a belt that was like the battle tigers. What is it? It's a whole different experience for everybody that watches the movie, which I think is so cool. Nobody gets the same experience out of it. When I was watching it, I go, oh, The Shining, I know that movie because it's fun. But then somebody else is like, oh, it's the animes, I love those. Here's the thing, you might be saying, oh, Aydan, you can't fully enjoy it because you only got 10% of the references. Well, so did you, so shut up, all right? My nerdy little sister Xander over here did read the book, and he said that it was very different from the movie. It's not like you're just watching the movie adaptation of the book. It's a whole different story from the book. What, they even got a dance simulator in this thing. But my favorite part was easily the Shining scene. I think that any movie buff absolutely love this scene. They say The Shining, they open the doors, you see like the overlook. Open those doors and you see the Overlook Hotel. By far the funniest part of the movie, and probably like the best just like idea of the movie, is actually showing the people like playing the game in real life. I thought was just so funny because you have like these epic shots of people fighting, and then you have shots of them just standing in the street, just going and I like to imagine that the frame after they cut away, all of them just ran directly into a wall. When Godzilla got up and Godzilla was like, I'm sorry, Mecha Godzilla, my bad. He goes, and then everybody falls out like, oh God, we're dead now. Oh, da 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 da. And then Godzilla's like, and the Iron Giant, it's like, and it's like, I can't really explain that. I guess I just have to show you. In the Oasis. Oh my God!
Aydan,
Mom?
look out over there.